finna die. I gotta plug it up. Alright, this should be good now. Just giving people a little bit of, oh, it's already 5 people in here. What up, y'all? I didn't think y'all was gonna be in here that quick. I was gonna give y'all a couple minutes. Do I? Yeah, it should be on. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? What's good, bro? Did you go to, you went to Butler on Wednesday? I heard it was lit up there. I'm mad I missed it, low key. But where you going tomorrow? Butler. Sound like a plan, bro. I've been missing too many nights at Butler lately, man. I've been at Star, I went to Cedarburg. I've been somewhere everywhere except Butler lately. What am I looking for? Did you name your did you name your top 5, bro? Who your top 5? I know you seen, oh, I don't know if you've been on the book. If you have, then you had to see all the posts in the group and everything that was going on, but yes, yeah, Drew, who your top 5? I ain't do mine though. Too many people was naming 1,000 people, bro. I was like, yeah, nah. Somebody spamming my post, bro. And to the other people in here, good morning. What y'all doing for the day? I'm not going to the game today, if y'all was wondering. But somebody commented, but Making Skate commented on YouTube and said, when am I gonna start the live stream? So I said, I'll hop on here and chop it up a little bit. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna make a live about it later on in the skate group bed. What time you gonna start your live, bro? Let me come over there and be up in it. In the background, just kicking it. Or let's meet somewhere. It might be kind of nice out. We could meet somewhere, little park or something. Man, I messed up my wrist the other game. I want to go to the game today, but I need to let my wrist heal, y'all. And it was the first play of the game, too. Trying to get a flag, dove for it. Landed on my wrist, and it been sore ever since. I couldn't even do my push-ups at night because my wrist was hurting. And I wanted to heal. I don't want to just keep messing it up. I should just make my smoothies on live. Tajik. What else you finna get on for the day, bro? I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, though. I got little things to do. On my bro didn't pass. I gotta make it to the funeral today. Chadwick Boseman didn't pass. Man, this is crazy. 2020 might be the craziest year of my life. We didn't have recessions. We didn't have floods. I had a tornado hit down when I was in high school, right by the school. But this year, it got everything beat. I'm trying to find this post. I can't even find it. What was the name of it? Smart or Golden Glide? Probably was Golden Glide. Working. This made 500 in a day. Oh, snap. You kind of balling, bruh. That's doing the carpentry and construction. That sound kind of good, man. I sure been wanting to learn how to build and stuff too. And not just to make money with it, but like, so when I buy my own crib and it's like my dream crib that I want, so I can just go crazy with the customizations. Build me a little skating rink in the basement, install a little, I don't know. I used to want like a theater in the basement, but now I kind of rather have a skating rink. Maybe turn a theater into a skating rink. But what projects you working on, bro? Labor Day, here it go. And who taught you, bro? Did you just start from scratch, like learning from somebody as you go? Or did you go to like school or have like a formal training or something for it? But yo, I don't know if you seen it on Facebook, bro, but somebody made like a skating rink outside and it was like framing it and showing like the the pictures as a progression. It looked fire, bro. I'm like, yo, teach me how to do that. I'll throw one in my backyard right now. I'll live stream it and everything. That mug was cracking. But I see a couple people in here. If you in here, say something in the live chat. Let me know what's going on with you. Doors. Hey, I'm sorry. I do not know how to pronounce your name. It looked like Ama, but you said you working and listening. Now me getting in trouble trying to listen while you working. My channel videos have encouraged me to get back into skating. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to make the whole world skate again. Cause it really been a staple around here. And oh, more comments coming. I can't even. It really been a staple around here, and it skating go in it ebbs and flows. So sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, and it was down for a while, and it's crazy because a lot of people say that the videos on YouTube help them get back into skating, but I literally seen it in person around here. Like we'd just go and have a super good time at the rink and re-record it, and everybody will start seeing those videos and want to start coming out. And next thing you know, the attendance just started going through the roof because we was having so much fun at the rink. Like everybody wanted to be a part of it. I can name like 20 people in the last like 2 years that done bought skates. Hey, do you like outdoor skating or is it garbage? Outdoor skating, it's not garbage, but you can't do all the stuff that you want to do. And then you gotta wear a lot more protective gear because outside surfaces is not soft. Like whether it's tar, concrete, tennis court, like outdoor surfaces will hurt and you can get scratched up super easy. So you want to wear more protective gear. But it's fun, especially if you like me and you like being in the sun. Cause you know I go from being caramel to being crispy dark. Like I be in the sun all summer sometime. This summer not as much. I've been doing a lot of stuff online and working online and working on a website and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But a lot of summers I get real dark. I love being outside in the sun. So no, it's not garbage, but it just it pacify you until you can get back to the rink. Cause like when COVID and all that stuff hit and all the rinks were shutting down, like a lot of us was outside all the time. And then of course it came to a point where you're gonna get tired of it after a while if you out there trying to work on stuff or do this and that. But if you traveling, like if you skating trails or skating from here to there, it's a lot of fun. As long as you got your protective gear. Picking up some Fomax. Oh snap. I haven't used my Fomax in a while. It's main I ain't used my Fomax in a while, mainly because I just be lazy about switching the wheels. So when I'm not being lazy about switching the wheels, I do it, but only on my I only put the Fomax on my low cut skates. I should try them on my high boots, but on my I've been using my high boots pretty much mainly for indoor and been using my low cut boots for outdoor. So instead of switching my outdoor wheels to the Fomax and all type of stuff like that, I just use my pair with the bones indoor and my outdoor wheels for outdoor, and I don't be trying to switch them too often. And granted, it only take 5-10 minutes. Like it's literally a couple turns, take it off, put the new one on there, a couple turns, and you good to go. Times 8, of course, but yeah, I ain't used my Fomex in a while. I'm gonna get back to it though, cause I've been wanting to get back into my low boot a little bit and just experiment with a couple tricks. Isn't this a couple tricks I've been trying to pick up on with my high boot? So I just want to see if it feel better or if it's easier with the low one on. Yeah, I'm finally back into it as well. It's fun and a good way. Definitely a good way to keep fit. Like it's a lot of exercises like nowadays they're starting to, I don't want to say modernize, but they starting to like add music and add dance to it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that to be fun. But skating is definitely one of the best ways to have fun and exercise. Like I got to get that picture. It's a picture where it talk about like how many calories you burn and how many muscles you work and how it's less stressful on the joints and all that type of stuff. But that picture is super dope to me. I'll be interested in all the little facts like that. But ever since I saw that, I'm like, it's one of the things that I help use to convince people when I want them to go skating or to come with me or something. Like, yeah, you should do this and you should do that. You know, it use 30%, it's 30% less stress on the joints. And they be like, what? Especially when people getting older and they looking for, you know what I'm saying, something that's easier. After you get over that hump of falling every time you try to take a step, like you get um, conditioned to skating a little bit, you good to go from there. Them falls gonna have you sore when you first start, but after you get out, what kind of outdoor wheels do you like? The outdoor wheels I use are Adam Post wheels. Can I flip my camera? I'll pull up a picture. By the way, if you haven't checked out the website, check out the website, skatefam.com. Super easy to get to and to remember. SK8FAM. Um, Here we go. So these are the wheels I use for outdoor. And pretty much all outdoor wheels will be the same, like material, so it don't too much matter. And a lot of them are bigger, like these are 65 mm, so they huge, but you want more stability and stuff. Like, you're not trying to do the craziest tricks outside, so you gonna sacrifice the size for stability. But 78A, so they super soft. When you first get them, it's like amazing. Like if you ride on some indoor wheels outside, like you'll feel it. Legs be a lot more sore when it comes to like riding over cracks and bumps, because you feel all that. But when you get the softer outdoor wheels, it absorb a lot more of that, so your legs feel better. They just roll slower, so your muscles might get work more if you trying to skate like a long distance or something like that. Like just a little bit. I'm 100% for the 78A. Like I know a lot of people that like the 85A, so that's a good hybrid for people who still want to have a little bit of speed but have it a little softer to absorb. But I wouldn't ride on 101s or 98. But that's just me. Hadley Scott McIntyre, good to see you. Let me see what you talking about in here. I still keep buying the wrong. You buying the wrong cushions? How? No pair of the cover place. I need small cushions. It was just a plastic ring that broke. Oh, so you buying huge cushions and they breaking the part that holds the cushion onto the truck? You want to see my setup? Um, and if you ever forget or want to look at it again, just remember it is. I don't want to fuck. There you go. Skatefam.com. And then you can just scroll down, like just scroll a little bit, and here go the skates I use currently. So I use the Rydell OG. The boot number is 172. Plate Powerdean Reactor Neo Aluminum. And the wheels I put on them are not the wheels in this picture. I use Elite Bones 101A. I probably should post a picture of those as well. But the wheels in this picture are super good too. Depending on where you buy them from, they most likely will come with these type of wheels. They are Radar Varsity wheels, 57 millimeter, I want to say, with the aluminum core hub or whatever. So super great wheel. I accidentally sold mine like a dummy, but yeah. And then I be having a toe cap on them. One of mine, the toe cap, I done ran through it, so I need to get a new one. But and then my other skate that I use for mostly for outdoor, occasionally for indoor, are the Rydell Juices, boot number 120. And with these, the stability is super good. High boot, obviously, so you can tie it tighter around as you go up for more like ankle support and stuff like that. With these, the skate, it feel great because it's super padded. So both of them, in my opinion, are slightly heavier. Obviously, with the bigger, longer boot, it's gonna be a little more weight. And with this one, it's a little heavier because it's padded. But once your legs get used to skating and your muscles get built up, like it don't feel bad to me at all. It don't feel heavy. But a lot of beginners who put this one on compared to a normal skate will say that this one feels a lot heavier. But I love the pads on the inside, so it feels great. But yeah, boot number 120, plate, Power Neo Reactor aluminum. The wheels that come on it are the Radar Varsity 101As. I still have those around here somewhere. They decent, but I use my outdoor wheels on these skates a lot. And then I'll just put the bones on these, or I'll put the Fomex on these to just try out some stuff. So yeah. Let me get to these comments. Where am I? Let me see. The bottom cushions are thick rubber, but the tops are like plastic rings with just a washer. Uh, Yeah, gotta get the thick rubber cushions. Like, I don't know about plastic rings. That don't sound like it'll last too long. All I got are rural streets to skate. Yeah, and skating outside does speed up wear and tear on your skates, so gotta take good care of them and get the quality parts. 78 is so soft, definitely. But I love it. Like when you skating outside, like it's like rolling on a cloud. Especially when they new. Outdoor wheels go for the radial edge. The flat edge catch pebbles. Thank you for dropping that jewel on us. And thanks for reminding me making skate, because I didn't even go to the game this morning, so I wouldn't have remembered to even come on here and live stream. Good morning, skaters. Good morning, Be the Change. Thanks for joining us. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Must agree. So outdoor, I want rounded edges. Where am I? I feel like I'm missing something. Yes, Hadley Scott McIntyre. To your question, I rolled 74A indoors, but UK rinks are not. I was about to say, you roll a 74A indoors, you must be crazy. But if y'all rinks are a different surface, then I understand. Because I rode on my 78As indoors, and I could not last the whole skate session. Like, I left early. My legs were tired. Christopher Sawyer, thank you for the super chat. I don't ask y'all to super chat. I just appreciate y'all coming and watching the videos and just chopping it up with me, but I 100% appreciate it, and I am grateful. YouTube does take a portion of the super chat, so if you want to send something, you can send it to Cash App. That'll be better, but I still 100% appreciate it and want to thank you. So shout out to Christopher Sawyer for sending the super chat and joining us on the live stream this morning. What you say? While y'all in there being nosy. It's just a thing on YouTube. She said, "Why you eavesdropping?" Anyway, back to the comments. On it or a wheel machine to shave wheels. Interesting. The more you use a wheel, the more condition they get. But could use a wheel machine to change it if you want it a little bit different. NWA State and rinks are closed here. Yeah. I'm in one of the lucky places where our rink's still open. In case numbers ain't really too crazy, we are still, a lot of places are still closed, but a lot of places are starting to open back up with just limited capacity. So here on some nights, they do, on those nights where it will get super packed, like they do no rentals. So if you don't have your own skates, I think on adult nights, and you can't even get in some nights here. That's one of the ways that they trying to balance it all out. Christopher Sawyer said, I want them OGs. I have the juice with Bones Elite and blue Dynaplates. Yo, send me a picture. What does this blue plate look like? Like, I might want to get a different plate or change, or could spray paint it. And I know I'm a little bit behind on the comments. I'll be long-winded. Let me see where I'm at. But yeah, I want to see that blue plate, Chris. So send me a pic if you can, or post it or something. Which camera do I use? Making Skate, if you want to know, or if you ever forget what camera I use, you can go to skatefam.com, scroll down, and right here, equipment I use for videos. Here is the info. I use a light. Use this to edit, Filmora, great for beginners. And the Nikon D33 for my videos. Usually, sometimes I use the phone, but most of it be on the camera. Filmora is great for beginners because you don't have to know anything about video editing. So I literally started doing videos. I knew nothing about cameras. I knew nothing about video editing. Like, I knew nothing about brackets and mounts and hot shoes, and I didn't know anything. But I asked a guy who I know was a photographer and did some videos. He said, yeah, this is a pretty good camera. So I grabbed it. I looked up the best beginner programs, and one of the YouTube creators, content creators I follow, had said something about Filmora. So I grabbed it. With Filmora, it's like allow all drag and drop. And then a lot of people do a lot of people on YouTube do like tutorials to teach you how to do certain things in Filmora, you know, certain little tricks and tricks of the trade, I guess you can say. And a lot of the stuff that you do in a video editor program is not about seeing it or knowing, or it's drag and drop here and there. It's really about your creativity. Because a lot of stuff that I didn't think you could do in Filmora, I just learned that you can do it. It's just about being creative and inventive and creating a way to do it. You know, certain like flashing effects and, you know what I'm saying, other stuff that I was like, bruh, I don't know how to do this. I can't figure this out. So I went to like Daniel Batal, and I went to the Filmora actual channel. They give you some ideas and show you how to do certain things. And I'm like, yo, this is dope. So a lot of stuff you really can do is just about playing with it, getting comfortable, learning from people that already show you how to do certain things, and you can just go from there. But anyway, let me get back to the comments. I'm getting far behind, far behind, far behind. I missed this, I missed this. I was gonna drive down to Oregon Oaks Parks, but they're closed also. Dang, sound like a lot is closed over there in that area. Over here in the Midwest, a lot of stuff is pretty much open. I know down south, a lot of rinks are open. I don't know about the East Coast, but out west, it sounds like a lot is closed. Don't know, be this case, so I'm gonna be the cushions, but the Concord placement will be the cushions are too big diameter for the top. When I go to Lowe's, I'll look for some kind of ring. I feel you. Sound like you doing a lot of handiwork with your skates. I just buy mine stock. Buy mine from however they come out the box. Is how I leave them for the most part. I don't do too much changing and fixing, or, you know what I'm saying, buying a boot and then having to get a plate and then having to get trucks. Like, I'm messing with it. Nylon or aluminum plates, which do you think is best? I'm trying to remember, is the nylon plate like the real light one? I could be wrong. I think the nylon plate is real light. I ride aluminum plates and they real strong. I've been outside, indoor, they outside and inside. They've lasted a long time for me. But I do know somebody who had aluminum plates and they cracked a plate. Like, I don't know, maybe it was just a freak accident, but I also know other people who had aluminum plates and they do jumps. And when they don't have a jump bar, they don't have anything. Like how they plate came out the box is how they skate on it. And they do jumps and splits and all type of crazy stuff. And they skates lasted over 10 years. So most plates that I know of, like I know a few people with plastic, but most people I know got aluminum. So I can't really compare because I didn't get a pair of nylon plates to skate on for myself. So I can't give you the best rundown on it, but if I'm correct, I think that's the lighter one. And I have a friend who has that plate, and he loves it. So I don't think it all matters too much. I think trucks matter more than plates, but that's more about looseness, not so much about material. I'm still working on Moxie Juicer 78A and some Route 70s. Yeah, you working a lot on your skates. You getting all type of pairs, doing all type of customizations. More power to you, because I do not be having the patience. I don't even like changing my wheels on my skates. I have a perfect, smooth, indoor, underground parking lot I have been skating at. It's delicious for now. Yo, what up to Aramis and Smazi? What's good with y'all? Am I skating today? Nah. I'm gonna skate tomorrow. I'll be at Butler tomorrow, but today I'm chilling. I wanna go play ball today, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to make it to the gym. Do you got favoritism with the camera? What do you mean by favoritism? Um, but my camera is cool. I can't say it's great, but maybe it's me because I know people with the same camera that do amazing work. So I'm not the best camera person, but I do what I can. I was just starting to get used to my camera. Um, well, it's more so the lens. Like I was starting to get used to the lens and focusing and hitting that sweet spot, knowing how to turn it and how far at what distance, and then I ended up messing up my lens. And instead of being patient and taking it to the store, I tried to fix it myself and tinker with it, but I ended up messing my lens up even more. So I had to throw the whole thing away. It was terrible. Me trying to fix it, and it it kept making this like grinding noise as I was trying to turn it to focus it. So yeah, I scrapped it, had to throw it away, and got a new lens. And I don't like the new lens that much because I was just like, it had only been a couple months, maybe not even, of me finally feeling like 100% comfortable with the lens I had, and then had to get the new one. And I don't know, like it still worked, but it's just when you used to something and then you gotta change and get used to something completely different, like maybe it's just more of a mental thing, but I don't like it. I want my old lens back. But no, I'm not going to my rink tonight. I don't too often skate on Saturdays. I used to back in the day, like high school, but I don't too much skate on Saturdays now. I gotta really just be bored or really be in the mood to work on something. Um, I'm still waiting on my mom. She's 2 weeks accounting right there. Factory on the West Coast is backed up. Yeah, with TikTok and everything that happened with the expansion or the popularity, I guess you could say, around like the TikTok skating, like a lot of people been buying skates. Out of stock, but they don't tell they are out on their website. So they can tell. Hadley said Moxies are out of stock, but they don't tell people they are on the website so they can take people money. And they charge $19 4-day shipping charge, but yet they drop ship. I gotta play this game as well. It's just not the same as rolling with my fam at Linwood and Southgate. Yo, I sure wanted to go to Linwood last night. Like I ain't been up there on a Friday in a while, but I heard the session's been cracking. I need to go get some footage out there. You should drop a video of you going off at the rink. I haven't seen you in a vid yet. Um, for one, I'm camera shy. So when I know somebody recording, I get clumsy. My feet start to run into each other. But I'm in a couple videos. I'm in one video from a long time ago. It's just a few clips at the 3 different rinks that I put together. And then there's a video recently where me and Tay was doing a routine. So if you want to see us doing a routine, it's in that video. But as far as me freestyling, like on some solo stuff, I haven't really I haven't went all the way crazy yet. I did once at Star, and my guy was recording with his phone, but I was just feeling it. So I was going in a little bit, hitting a couple hard moves, and then his phone died, and he wasn't able to save the video. So maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe I'm supposed to be behind the camera forever. Shortcut editor. Making skate. I'm not sure what shortcut editor. I'm not sure what that is, but I will look into it. Captain Spin a lot was good. Man, And speaking of, I ain't saw y'all whatchamacallits in a minute. Like all y'all together who were the skate legends. Like y'all shirts be dope. Y'all be bringing some fresh energy. I miss seeing all y'all deep at the rink. But it was good though. What you want for the day? What up, Kelly? She said aluminum is definitely more sturdy if you rough on them. Be the change. I need music. Yep, nylon is light. So yeah, I was right. The nylon one is the real light one. Um, yeah, and the thing about the nylon plates, like I know, the few people I do know that use a nylon plate, like it's colored. Like I don't know if they personally did that or if it came like that, but it looks super dope. So, oh, my bad. But it looks super dope. So that's what kind of made me want to get one a little bit. But I guess I could always just spray paint mines. Not sure how it would turn out, but I will try it. It's really only like 2 or 3 colors that I mix with my skates anyway. And those are my favorite colors, like green and blue or lime green. So aside from those 3 colors, like I ain't gonna do too much with it. So if it don't, like if I spray the material on there and it just don't look right because of the underlying like shiny aluminum, I could um I could change it to go with like a black or something. Yo, I should do my plate black. That might be fire. Um, I'll take a pic of my setup and send it to you in an email or something. All right, cool, cool. Kelly said the Reactor Neo and Reactor Pro are super light. Yeah, like the nylon look and feel super light, but like I said, I use the reactors and they don't feel heavy to me. Like the boots that I use might be a little bit heavier than what a beginner skater might use, but like I don't know. I always be wondering if it's just because I'm like athletic and did sports a lot, so my legs might be stronger, but the skates really don't feel that heavy to me. Like I've never put on a pair of skates and been like, oh my gosh, these are heavy. So I got the little beaters used off eBay. They had Formula 2 wheels. I'm scared to shop on eBay. Like I feel like you can get something anything. You gonna order something and something completely different gonna come in the box. You order a computer, you open the box, and it's gonna be like a baby giraffe in it or something. I'm scared of eBay. Some of the newer skates aren't of good quality. I learned to skate in the 80s, 90s on old skates from the 70s. My newer skates haven't lasted. Yeah, yeah. Planned obsolescence. I need to get those dips you guys do out there in Milwaukee. Come on, Chris, you got it. But I'm this far behind. Don't come. All right, let me speed up. I had to play 7 year right, but no boots or toe style shit. Can you show us that outdoor rink you were talking about on Facebook? Yeah, I was looking at it. I mean, I was looking for it. Bro, this squeaking is getting on my nerves. Um, I was looking for it. I couldn't find the picture. Sorry if you leaving a comment and it's down there and I ain't get to it yet. But I just been looking for this stuff on Facebook to try to show y'all. And having a hard time finding it. Like I don't even remember. Like, did I share the post? Like, um, yeah. If I find it, I'll put it in the next video. I'll save it. But I'm like, I could have swore I shared it, but I'm searching it. I'm looking at my timeline, and it wasn't that long ago, and I'm just not finding it. I'll keep scrolling, Jen. So I'll keep scrolling slowly as I talk about some more of these comments. Don't buy Moxies, buy Moonlight Boots, black owned skate company. Interesting. I have not heard of Moonlight, but I definitely will support. They got some nice skates over there. Support, just to support. Can always use an extra pair. Might just buy another cheap pair for outdoor and go back to using my low cuts indoor or something. Saturdays down south is old school nights. That's why I go on Saturday. Oh, Saturdays up here is kid and family night. So if you go skating here on a Saturday night, it's gonna be all type of kids at the rink. Saturdays are the teen sessions here. Kind of trash. Yeah, kind of crowded. Definitely plenty kids, plenty of the skate helper thing that the kids use to hold on to as they skate. Plenty of those flying around the rink because kids like to play tag with them. And I feel you on that. I don't skate on Fridays. Fridays are also kids' night here, so it's a lot of kids on Fridays and Saturdays at the rink. So if you want to skate on a Friday or Saturday and it not be real crowded, you got to go to a morning session. I broke my aluminum plate getting hit hard, but a 250-pound dude speed skating. By a 250-pound dude speed skating. Interesting. I'm 115 pounds and he fell on me afterward. I didn't get hurt, amazingly, but I actually couldn't skate for the rest of the session. Well, I'm glad you didn't get hurt, first and foremost. But getting ran into by a 250-pound linebacker does not sound fun. So did he fall on your plate and break it? Or was it just the impact of y'all colliding? I'm kind of interested. Because, like, my friend was skating outside and he just hit a crack, like, in a sidewalk or the street or something. And his plate broke. I'm like, can't be on them crazy surfaces, but he don't be wanting to listen. I skate night is filling up with TikTok girls, which is cool because they all want lessons. Yeah, I want a place here to do lessons. I think it'll be super dope. Play all type of music, work on everything, just like a little mini skating rink. But bro, have you checked the prices of Rydell skates recently? It's out of pocket. Yeah, man. Um, I already knew that the price would be up from when I was buying skates because I bought my bones, the wheels, for like $80 a long time ago for the whole set for 80, and now for a whole set, the bones that I got is like 120. So I already know inflation taking prices up, and then with like the way it been expanding, a lot of people been buying skates. Like demand is high, so they trying to capitalize off that demand, I guess. Mo, what it do, big bro? How you feeling? You all good down there, fam? I know it been crazy down there in that Canosa Racine, but Unities are 900. Yeah. And I've been looking at the 3200s. So I already know. But that price is way out of my price range. At least for now. But I do want to try them. I should find somebody that got some and just try them out. 42 years ago, the nylon was 200. I wouldn't even have thought 42 years ago. Linwood Bowl and Skate, where I roll, is in Washington. Cool, you got one too. Yeah. Our Linwood is it's just outside of the Chicago. So skating down there, it is nice on Friday nights. And it's not an age limit, so it be kids, but it mostly be adults. And it's just a dope session. Like it's a lot of dope skaters. The energy is dope. Like it's fun. It's one of my favorite sessions to be honest. But the drive, cause skating, is it 9 to 1 or 8 to 12 or I think the session 8 to 12. I don't remember. I ain't been in a while, but the drive back afterwards, that 2 hours, I be ready to go to sleep. So if I ain't got people with me, a lot of times I don't go to that session because I ain't trying to fall asleep on the way back. eBay is okay. You have guarantees and refunds. That's good because I would not be messing with it otherwise. Well, I still don't mess with it, but that's good that they offer that. Like rent rentals are heavy. I don't know. I ain't been on rentals in a long time. I want to do a video in rentals though, just to see if I got it a little bit. Cause somebody did a video where like all the good skaters at the rink was wearing rentals and they was killing it. So I'm like, can I do that? I don't know. They do stuff that I can't do on my regular skate. So them being on rentals, I ain't gonna. That's not a good comparison for me. But I will try them out. It'll be hilarious. I want to get everybody at the rink to do rentals. Moonlight rollers made in China though. Oh, so it's black owned but made in China. Still might be. I don't know. Let me check it out. Let me do my Googles. But then again, I doubt that's something that they will put on their Google. I mean, on their website. Let me see. Is it about the owner page? Owner change. It's probably just cheaper to produce in China. Um, most days are kids' days in my city. Adult hours Thursday and Sunday. Mm, a lot of places have adult nights on Sundays. Then I know like down south they also do like a Thursday. Here in the Midwest they do like a Wednesday or a Monday or a Tuesday in other parts of the Midwest that I saw. But Sundays seem to be pretty standard. Guess when everybody got to go to work on Monday, only the adults can hang. I need to come to your rink and do all night camera work. Come on. A lot of people up here want to be recorded. They be getting mad at me like, you be recording the same people. I'm like, well, come grab me when you want to be recorded. Like, I don't want to just be recording randoms. Like, and they be like, who's this weird dude? Why you got this camera in my face? Why you got this light on me? So I just be recording people that I'm super cool with and I know are comfortable on camera. Because some people not comfortable on camera, like me. So when I'm skating and somebody bring a camera out, I'm like, body just freeze up. And then they skate on, then I get back to doing my little work. But if I don't know that you comfortable on camera, I'm not gonna be anxious to record you. That's just my thing. But all the people that I know are comfortable, like I put the camera in their face all the time. And then, you know what I'm saying, they see it, they be like, oh, it's time to show off. It's time to go put some work in. So they start doing their moves and stuff. But I am not like that. And there's not too many floors of laminate fake wood and got lines and the butt matches and then polyurethane coated. Impact of colliding. Saw him coming around the corner, so I prepared for it. You got to know how to prep for it. Yeah, definitely got to know how to fall. Got to know how to lengthen the time of impact, I guess you can say. Like how people, when they land from a high jump, they like tuck and roll instead of taking all the impact. Like the same type of principle. Definitely got to learn how to fall or learn how to take impact. I wanted to do a video on that too, but I want to find a concrete way of presenting it. Like I don't want to just be in the moment and be like I can edit that stuff out, but it's wasting time then if I got to sit there and think of what I'm going to say. Bro, I've been going to work and back home, staying away from the drama. I feel you, bro. That's definitely the move. Like, if it ain't for going to, like, the grocery store or something, I barely be getting out the house nowadays. Black Hennessy Rose. Hey, what up, Black Hennessy Rose? Good morning to you. Thank you for joining the live stream again. Are the rinks you skate segregated? I saw more white folks in your last vid. Do you go to white rinks? Um, the rinks aren't segregated here. It's just it's mostly us on the nights that I go. Um, but it's not segregated. Like it's super welcoming and comforting. Like here, people that hang out together, you would never think that they would hang out together. Like it's not really segregated. And there are people who go on the nights where it's a lot of heavy like rap and hip hop music. You like you wouldn't think that they would be at a session like that, but they be in there enjoying themselves just as much as the next person. So it's not segregated. It's just depending on the night you go and the type of music. Like it might be, it's not real diverse, but the people that are there, they 100% they comfortable and they welcome there. Like they there and they know a whole lot of people there. Because here in our skate community, it's not really a lot of racism. It's not a lot of, you know what I'm saying, those type of issues. Like we all, like skating is skating and we all love to skate. We got something in common and all the other stuff don't matter. Like it don't matter if you gay, straight. It don't matter if you red, orange, yellow, green, blue. It don't matter if you tall or short. Like we all skate together and we go skate. So when we do like events and stuff, or whether it's indoor, outdoor events, everybody is welcome and everybody show up. It don't be no why is they here. It don't be no drama or nothing like that. That's the one thing that I really love about our skate community here, because I know in a lot of other places it really don't be like that. But in the city, it's definitely more um, like hip hop sessions and stuff like that. And then more on the outside of the city, that's where you run into more of the suburban rinks and stuff like that. But we still go to those too. And when we go there, like we go so deep that sometimes we outnumber the people that's there. Like we all be like, hey y'all, let's all go to this session out here at whatchamacallit. So we go with a lot of us and we just go have fun. We don't really have those type of issues too often. But like Cedarburg is one of those rinks that's a little bit farther out. Um, it's closer than Star, I guess, but it's because how like our city is very segregated and our state is very segregated, but outside of that, it's still like on the borders where you can run into a lot of us, depending on the day and time where you going and stuff. So when it comes to skating, we just skate. We don't have a lot of issues too much. You gotta loosen the trucks on rentals. Oh, you crazy. And the toe stops are hairs away from the floor. Yeah, like I know people who before they got skates, they got rentals and they used to take their stoppers completely off until they got caught. But loosening the trucks on rentals, boy, you crazy. I'll be scared to do any type of tampering with a rental. That mug is a lemon. I feel like it's gonna fall apart as soon as I touch anything. On an island, got a ferry to the mainland. Interesting. If I gotta die with my skates on. uh, you funny. The light skinned brother with dreads from the side be killing the on my life. Dion go crazy in the rentals. He nicknamed the king of rentals. Cause I used to see him like, bro, why do this man got rentals on? He cold. And then I see him again and again. It's like, oh, he just don't want to use no skates. Like, that's his thing. He be snapping with the rentals. He be out there at Linwood on Fridays. I gotta get down there. And he's super cool too. We chop it up every time I see him. I hate they do Sunday because it's 10 to 3 a.m. People gotta go to work on 10 to 3 a.m. and then going to work on Monday. That is crazy. Sunday should be like 7 to 11, or I could see like a 8 to 12 or 9 to 12 or something. 10 to 3 is ridiculous if you going to work the next day. it's like a regular Sunday session 10 to 3. Nah. If it's a once in a lifetime, like it's an event going on, but other than that, nah. He said, what is this, the early 1900s? Because of the segregated thing. That's funny. But no, it's that in some parts of the country, it still is segregated when it comes to skating. Like I've seen videos of people who went to rinks where they just weren't welcome, and the people tried to do or say anything to get them to leave. Like it's ridiculous. So yeah, it's an old issue, but still happening. It's just not like that here, luckily. Even though my city is segregated, and not segregated because of it's not that you not like you ran out of certain areas, but it's a historical thing because of redlining. I don't know if y'all know what redlining is, but yeah, because of that, like it was heavy segregation here, and the effects of it is still prevalent just because people might be comfortable where they at. So spreading out and moving and doing this and that, like it happens at a much slower pace than you would think. I got me out there in Reynolds one day because she wanted to skate, and I only had her skates in the trunk. So I had to hop in a pair of Reynolds. They suck, but I dropped the coffin. You crazy. You doing a coffin in Reynolds? Come on now. I can't even get the coffin in regular skates. I gotta work on my flexibility or something. Y'all got me beat. Then Jonathan be out there doing the coffin backwards and all type of stuff. My days consist of work, Xbox, football, skating. That sounds like a plan, bro. That's a dream day. Get a little game time, a little football, a little skating. I feels you. Real bars. What up, real bars? Thanks for joining the chat. I'm way behind on these comments. Okay, I'm gonna try to scroll down to catch up a little bit. I'll run the camera for y'all. I love to skate. Super impressive. You can drop the happy name. Weight segregation is actually a problem. I feel like in Florida, everybody just brothers if you vibe with somebody. Yeah, this ain't like Florida. Like this state might be the most segregated. Um, where it come to the brown, voice cracking. When it comes to brown people, it's like a small area where a large concentration of us at. I can't tell you the exact percentage, but I'm gonna just give you an idea. Like let's say in our state, 90% of the people of color live in like 3 cities, like that's right next to each other. So we all in this one area of this southeastern area of the state, and then the rest of the state we kind of scattered here and there. And then when you get to the city, like I don't know about the other 2 cities, how segregation is there. It seemed a little bit more mixed, but in my city, it's literally like you can draw a line down the middle and then a line from side to side, a vertical and horizontal split, and you can say who's in each quadrant. So, heavy on the west side is a lot of like white and Jewish population. Um, then if you go on the south side, it's a heavy like Latino, like a heavy Hispanic population. And then if you're on the east side, um, it get to a point where it's like downtown, so it's a lot of like office buildings and stuff like that. Um, so it was a heavy like white population there, and then on the north side, it was a heavy black population. And again, a lot of it came from redlining because they didn't want um, black people to be. They wanted them to basically have their own section and not be in their area and in their neighborhoods and stuff like that. So the east and west sides, we couldn't buy property there, couldn't get loans to, you know what I'm saying, buy houses or put business and stuff like that. So we all were kind of delegated to this one area, which is the north side. And then the same thing with Hispanics. So a lot of them are real deep on the south side. And you can tell where you at. Like So if you on the north side, once you cross into the south side, literally like you go across the bridge or you cross the street to see like you gonna know you hit the south side because there's gonna be a lot of Hispanics everywhere. It's gonna be more authentic Mexican restaurants, stuff like that. You know, like you can see where you at as you going through the city. But yeah, super segregated. Mo Bang said, "Yep, Wisconsin most segregated state in the country." Yeah, but the thing is, our rinks and stuff not really segregated. Like people that skate here are open open and accepting of other people. So yeah, segregation is still a big issue, just not at our rinks. How many rinks within an hour's drive of you? So we got Butler, which is 5 minutes from my house. We got Star Roller Rink, which is just under an hour. Well, it depends on traffic, but it's about 45 to an hour depending on traffic. We have Cedarburg, which is like 35 minutes ish. Um, we have Incrediroll, which is like 20 minutes. I ain't been to Incrediroll in a while. We have Rolero, which I just went past the other day, which is like 35, 40 minutes ish. We got Waukesha, which makes six, Waukesha Skate Land, um, about 30 minutes depending on traffic. But it's straight, it's mostly highway driving, so it just depends on highway traffic. Um, did I forget any? Waukesha, we got Cedar Run. Um, I think that's all of them that I have personally seen or been to. Um, so that's six rinks within an hour drive. But I feel like it could be more. It's rinks that I don't go to though. But here, like, is a lot of highway access, so I can jump on a highway, and if I'm going an hour, like I can hit a bunch of different cities depending on what direction I go on the highway. And you know, each city mostly got their own rink or two or three. Cause like in Milwaukee, we got um the two, and then just outside of Milwaukee, you know, in the suburbs of Milwaukee, they got their own at um in like South Milwaukee, Cudahy area. Well, y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm saying. In the suburbs of Milwaukee, they some of those suburbs got their own skating rink. I just said I hate that it's still like that in 2020. For real. That's why I love the skate film, because you don't get those type of issues. So, what time is it? 11:45. All right, I still got time. When I started rental skates, were like Charlie Chaplin's like wheel on the dusty wood floor. Built my skills though. If you were skating on a dusty wood floor, you definitely built your skills up. Cause skating on a floor where it's not grippy, you really have to have balance when you're trying to do tricks. That's why I don't like Incrediroll floor. I be falling all over the place. But if you master something on that floor, when you go to a normal skating rink with a nice wood floor, like you amazing. Or blessed there, we have plenty of rinks within an hour drive. Definitely plenty of rinks in an hour's drive. Like any day of the week, you can find you well, I don't know about Monday, Tuesday, but I know Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like you can pick a rink basically and go wherever you want to go. It's skate sessions all over the place. As a matter of fact, we do got a Tuesday session now that I just went to recently. And then even during the day, some rinks be open. So like the Incrediroll rink, um, they open at like 9 in the morning until 5 at night. I mean till 5 in the afternoon. It's not a certain defined skate session. So you can pay $10 and you can go in there and skate as long as you want to. And I went in there at 9 in the morning, skated till 12, left at 12 to get something to eat, came back at 1 o'clock and skated till 5. So that's the nice thing about going to certain sessions like that, because they will let you leave and come back. Especially when the rink empty, like you can have a whole floor to yourself. But Hadley Scott McIntyre, that's from Milwaukee. So from Milwaukee in an hour's drive, we got at least 7 rinks in all directions. Yeah. Probably in like 10 minutes we could head out if you want to.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get dressed.
Well, you should hurry up and do that. I mean, I got to too, but I'm saying like in the next 5, 10 minutes you should start.
All right, I gotta get the baby dressed.
All right. I want to travel to go to skate events up there eventually. The skating is so smooth up there. Come on. We don't really have big like national events, but come on. Oh, I forgot about I forgot about that. So yeah, like Kelly said, most of the Chicago rinks are 90 minutes to 2 hour drives, so somewhere between there. So if you a skater, you know that it's not something you're gonna do every other day, but once a week or once a month, you know what I'm saying? You might jump in the car and hit it to one of these 90 or 2 hour drives, 90 minute to 2 hour drives to go to a popping session that's different, like music different, skaters different, the skills are different. So 2 hours to Dallas for me. Yeah, long time. They put the low income families in city limits and the rich on the outside where it's nice and quiet. Straight up, if you drive around, you will notice. Super true. And then you know where, they gentrify certain neighborhoods so that the people with money can be closer to their jobs. So like downtown, where you got a lot of these huge buildings and these $1 million, a lot of these $1 million and $1 billion companies, they will gentrify like the part of town that's close to downtown. So for here, it's the east side. So part of the east side, they'll gentrify so that some of them can have closer living quarters to their jobs for people who don't want to travel super far. So definitely true. The houses get bigger as you go more out of town or more towards the suburbs. Pius. Pius is a skating rink? Really? That's crazy. Like I know certain schools be having rinks and stuff, but I did not know people skate at Pius or in Pius. The floor in my rink is suspended rather than concrete, so it has some give. Yo, that's kind of nice. A suspended floor. I want to try that out. I was thinking about like if I was to build a rink like in a home or something and having like it slightly suspended, like that would be dope. Dallas got some good ones for sure. I definitely want to get down to skate in Texas. Pius is not open for regular sessions though. They open occasionally, and one of the oldest rinks here, but most people don't know about it. That is crazy. Cause I know another school that it's now Kingdom Prep School, but whatever the building was before that, they had a skating rink in there. Like DJ booth, lights, the a lot of stuff was still in there too, cause the school is newer. So when they bought it, like it doubles as the gymnasium, but it's huge. Like you can fit like 3 or 4 basketball courts inside it. You talk about injuries and coming back skating afterwards. Injuries are a part of the game. If you have a specific question, let me know. But as far as injuries go, like it's not super common, but it's not unheard of either. I know maybe 2 or 3 people who had an injury at skating where they had to stop skating for a while. One person had a knee injury, another person had an ankle injury. Ankle injuries kind of seem to be the most common. Twisting an ankle ain't the most it ain't the hardest thing to achieve. Like if you play sports, you know, or if you into sports, like ankle injuries happen all the time. I haven't really had a bad injury myself at skating, but you know, I have had a fall on my back. My back was a little bit sore, or elbow was a little sore or something. Just gotta take it slow. But yeah, I know a lot of people, not a lot of people, I know a couple people that had an injury in the past that they came back from. But one person I know chipped a bone in his ankle. He tried crazy stuff. I don't try stuff as crazy as he do. But yeah, he chipped a bone in his ankle and he was back skating in almost no time. Like, I don't know. That man crazy. He ain't wait no time for it to heal up. As soon as the pain was gone, he was right back on it. You moved out the city. They didn't put. Well, it's good that you moved and didn't get put out. Honestly, if I was somewhere and they was trying to gentrify, if they came with the right price though, I'd be like, yo, give me this and you can have this mud. I could find somewhere else. Put a little money in the savings, put a little money into the new place. Don't really matter to me all that much, but I know to some people it's deeper than that. Way deeper than that. You don't think the rinks in California will ever open back up? That is wild. I'm surprised that y'all haven't opened back up. Or maybe it's in Florida where people are still at the beach. But are people like going to the beach and stuff like that out in Cali? I would hope the rinks open up though. They like a staple to the community and to the culture. Like having a rink closed down, like it literally make me cry. If Butler was to close down or Star was to close down, I'd be in tears. A good session's worth of road trip. I book a hotel to skate a session in London. Oh yeah, I feel you. I want to skate. I want to get out there to London. I'll be seeing on like Instagram. It's a lot of nice skaters out there. So I want to get out there for sure. And Texas is a different world. You'll most definitely like it for sure. And I got some family down there. So I want to go see the family and hit some skate sessions and kill two birds with one stone, low key. But definitely want to get out to Texas. Definitely want to get out to London. Like that'll be dope to go overseas and experience the culture firsthand. And I'm gonna have to fly somewhere to be able to roll with others. Yeah, definitely. But I like flying though. So if you got the means to do it, it's definitely fun and definitely worth it. Even just networking and meeting all the new people, and then y'all get connected on Facebook. So, like, it's people from out of town that we super good friends, and you would think that we be skating together forever, when really y'all might have saw them once or twice at an event, and then y'all just got super cool. CJ, what it do, bro? Top 10 in my. Oh, come on, man. You up here starting, CJ, bro. Ah, you starting, bro. All right, next video. I'm gonna think of it and write it down, and then ask me next video, bro. Y'all up here trying to turn me up. But I'll come back from many injuries. I'm a jam skater, but love me a speed skate. And that's when the boo-boos happen. Usually a guy trying to be faster than me. I feel you. In the suburbs here, it's a lot of jam skating, but it's not a lot of speed skating here. It is a little bit of derby going on. So I do know like the derby, and it's the ladies, a few ladies teams locally, and I know they be having some injuries here and there. But it's not a lot of fast like speed skating here. So over here in Florida, people are partying harder than that. That is a fact. One of my friends moved down there, and his Snapchat, he be turned up. Shout out to Uncle Dion, man. Uncle Dion be down there in Florida turned. He be in a pool all the time. They barbecuing and having kickbacks and having sets and all type of stuff. California can't do nothing. That is crazy. I never took Cali as the people to to not rebel and to be chilling. I'm thinking Cali and Florida, one and the same. They gonna be turned up no matter what. Cause in Florida, they don't care about nothing. The price of land is so high, they close down and convert to condos. That closed 3 London skate spots to build condos. Wow. Yeah, land gotta be super high. Cause I know like a skating rink gonna make good money, but condos and you know what I'm saying, living quarters probably make way more money. So I only know of one rink here. Well, two. One of them got rebought though and turned into Star. But other than that, I only know one rink locally that closed down. It was called the Palace. And I think the DJ booth was in the middle of the floor, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sad I never got to go there. I was too young. But, or no, they might have been gone before I was born. Kelly, do you know when the Palace closed down? Eric would cry if Butler shut down. That's needed therapy for sure, for sure. I'll be right next to him, crying my little eyes out. I feel you, Mo. Gotta agree, bro. The Midwest got some crazy smooth skaters, bro. Like I love all type of skating styles and skaters, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a home bias, but I feel like we just so smooth in the Midwest, bro. From Milwaukee to Chicago to St. Louis, like we be going crazy. They have a specific speed skate. I feel you. So when y'all speed skate, is it forwards? Cause when we do fast, that the fast song special, ours is fast backwards. So do y'all do fast forwards? Ely is a dog on the skates. Facts. Bro, a OG and still got more work than all these young people out here trying to skate. He be at the ring teaching everybody. It'd be 60 people behind him. The DJs here in Florida are not nice with it. We had that issue a little bit, but when skating started to revive, like people was saying that they wasn't feeling the music like that. So they made a change and they got some better DJs in there. So now our DJs be lit. Skate bar. I think the Barcelona one is the one I heard about. Y'all do a soul skate over there? Interesting. I know it's a soul skate in Detroit, but Barcelona is the one I think I was seeing all the videos from, and it looked super dope. Like the lighting was dope, the energy looked dope, like everything. California still partying and carrying on super hard. That's why they won't open nothing up. Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering. Anywhere it's super nice weather at year round, you know they ain't stopping their parties for nothing. They gonna live forwards or backwards. Most are going forward though. That is insane. I would never fast forward. I'd be sitting down somewhere. Like fast backwards different and it's only up to a certain speed, but going forward it's like turn it into a race car track. Like I'm not gonna participate in that one. I'll record it, but I am not finna fast forward. You gonna be able to, I feel you, Brody. Come on up. You know you always welcome. Or jump in with Poe. Tell Poe come up here to Butler and y'all jump in together. I'm Detroit. We fast no matter what direction. Oh, y'all crazy. Guess when I go to Detroit, I'm be in the middle then. Just working on some little middle stuff and recording people in the middle. I ain't trying to get ran over. Mm, 12. All right, I'm gonna read a couple more comments, then I gotta get up out of here, y'all. They closed my home rink to build a car park. A car park? You saved a brick. You saved a brick. I feel you. I'd have done the same thing. But yeah, that's sad that they closed your home rink. A rink closing is like a love family member closing. Like you really feel that. You need that Butler boot camp. Come on with it, bro. And the energy been pretty good lately. We've been turning up. Everybody been working together more than usual. Like it been love, fam. You know, Poe need to come on and jump in with it. I think there was another that shut down as well called Johnson's. Interesting. I don't think I heard of that one. Only one I heard of was the Palace, but I will look into it. I want to know just to know, even though it don't really matter all that much now since they all gone. But I'm just nosy. It's a total rush speed skating forward. The workout be having my legs burn. It's a guy here at the rink who during the normal sessions, like he be doing speed skating. It'd be hilarious because when I first used to go, used to see him, I'd be like, yo, what is this guy doing? He is flying around the rink. But then after seeing him a couple more times, it's like, yo, I ain't trying to mess with that. Like he be flying in and out, hitting the corners hard. He be leaning with it. I'd be like, bro, I'd be done bust my stuff somewhere. I'd be rolling across the floor if I tried to do what he doing. But yeah, bro, super cool. Get that middle work for sure. I gotta improve. Well, I gotta improve everywhere. Like it's always something new you can learn, you can get. But I feel like it's way harder because it take more creativity in the middle. So definitely gotta get my middle work up. He about to give you his OGs. Oh, you finna come up, Brody. Brody finna jump in them OGs. Come join the gang, bro. Gotta let the tongue hang out. Is JB just Chicago style or does it differ in your city? It was based in Chicago, but you know, with the internet and with people traveling and you know what I'm saying, things start to spread. So we have a lot of JB skaters here as well. Across the whole Midwest, it's a good number of JB skaters, but it's not that it differ in my city. It's like JB transformed. So the people who started JB, the moves that they laid down are the base moves that all JB skaters might know. You know what I'm saying? But as JB transforms, you know, the people who grew up into JB skating, not the people that created it, but like the next generation, they grew up into it. They also branched out and did other moves and stuff too. So a lot of people from from Chicago that came up in JB skating, they do jumps and stuff like that. And jumping is not something that originated in JB skating. I don't know if it's Philly or Detroit or Ohio. I don't remember. I got to talk to one of my guys who a little bit older, but I can't remember where he said jump started at. Not that it matter, because when somebody see it and people do it everywhere now, so it's everywhere. Like people hear jump, but just in city to city, it's just everybody takes something and then they put their own moves into it. So, because in Chicago, they have a lot of real good artistic skaters, and jumping is a part of artistic skating. So you got people who are JB skaters, but they also blend it with artistic skating, and that's just how it kind of differs city to city. Like whatever the city style is, they take moves from other places and other styles and just combine it to, you know, it's like a recipe. Come up with their own flavor. Oh no. Elliot, you going crazy. I'm not doing those slides, bruh. I'ma wipe out. Like I probably could do some of the slides on the Fomax, but nah, bruh. I ain't with the slide game. Y'all be going crazy. Y'all wheels be like that big and y'all slide across the whole rink. It be dope, but I ain't messing with it. One crossover on the corners during speed skate. See, y'all are talented. With the speed skating and doing slides and all type of stuff, y'all got me beat. That's just some stuff that's a level I probably ain't gonna get to. For sure, Middlework is the creativity spot. For sure, for sure. Ohio is where I first saw it first. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where artistic skating started, but with the jumps and R&B, hip hop, you know what I'm saying, house music, like the jumps that go with that type of music, I do see it a lot in Ohio, and they are super good at it. So that might be one of the spots that it started at, or at least that style of jumping started at. But yeah, like artistic skating got a lot of jumps. Ohio, they go crazy with the jumps. And the thing about Ohio, like you can be right here, and then the next skater can be right here. Like y'all can be touching like this, and they'll jump and do like 17 spins and land right next to you. I'm like, bro, like I didn't know they was that cold at jumping. So when people next to me just jumping, I'm like I'm thinking somebody finna take me out.
Boyish, girlish.
You getting ready?
Yes, I just got him ready.
All right. I fell and broke my wrist. I got caught on a rock and my wheels locked together, which is why I feel. So please make a video. Well, so I fell. So please make a video of how to fall. But I did not put my arms out in front of me. I put them down. Fell on my whole left side. I'm sorry to hear that, Black Hennessy Rose, but I'm glad you had a nice recovery. I will talk about falling some. Some things are unavoidable because it happens so fast, so the body naturally will do whatever it does, which is different for all people. But I will talk about it in a video outside one day. Got to be careful with the wrist. I gear up for the speed skate. Yeah, definitely got to be careful because it's instinctive to use your hands to break your fall. And granted, you rather have a broken wrist than a broken arm or a broken rib in most cases. But yeah, a lot of Detroit style is a blend of artistic and rhythm skating. Interesting. Definitely can see it. Hard wheels to slide. Yep, very hard wheels. Look up artistic skating routes, some dope videos on YouTube. Will do. Like I always be watching artistic videos. I got like 20 of them saved in my phone just because the move's so dope. It's like I want to try that. But definitely got to get back to those videos in my phone. I forgot they was in there till you put that comment. Because I used to spend hours just watching them. Here in East St. Louis, we have smooth and glide skating. Y'all are definitely super smooth in St. Louis. I seen some of the smoothest stuff I ever seen in a video from some St. Louis dudes. I literally saved the video and went to the rink that day and practiced what I saw in the video because it was that nice. It's amazing that just going a few hours up to the shot, the style is different. Right. You need to film some jumps. Some jumps of me jumping or of other people jumping. I don't jump too much, to be honest. I got a couple little jumps I could do, but jumping ain't a big thing here. It's only a couple people that really do them, so. But I will try to get them to do some jumps for y'all if y'all want to see them. But yeah, we've been on here. This is the longest live stream we ever did, y'all. And it was cracking. It plenty comments. It is about time for me to go. So thank y'all, everybody that came in here. Shout out to the Skate Fam. I forgot to talk about something. I'll talk about it in the next one. But yeah, thank y'all for coming on here and chopping it up with me. I appreciate it. Time to get ready for today. I got a long list of stuff to do today. So, gotta head out, y'all. I love all y'all for coming in here chopping it up with me, though. And again, shout out to Christopher Sawyer for the super chat. And if any, not that I'm asking or you, not that you have to, but if you interested in super chat, interested in donating to the channel, use Cash App because YouTube takes a portion of the super chat money. So, yeah, thank y'all for everybody that came in here and chopped it up. Next week, Saturday, we'll be on here again, probably around, well, depend on the game. If I go to the game the time I stream might be a little different, but, or I can stream after the game. If y'all like these long conversations better, just let me know, and I'll stream after the game, and we can do the long conversations. But, gotta head out, y'all.